Hey everyone, Amy Tyson here to share some tips on how to feng shui your bedroom for best overall health. My name is Amy Tyson, and I am the owner and head consultant of Infinity Life Design, a Chinese metaphysics consulting company based in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So today, let's talk about bedrooms. The bedroom is not the place to snack, watch TV, and work. Bedrooms ought to be used for bedroom activities. In fact, the bedroom plays a big part of your overall health when it comes to feng shui. So what are some feng shui tips that you can do quite easily in your bedroom to help you stay healthy? Let's find out. Number one, we do not like beams in the bedroom. So if you go into your bedroom and see there's beams all over the top of your bed, this can cause some health issues over time. So the two images that I have here show an example of what beams might look like in a bedroom. The picture on the right has a really heavy beam going right down the center of the person that might be sleeping on the right side of that bed. And those beams then extend all the way down on the side where the windows are. Again, over time, this can have a negative impact on health. The image on the left shows a bedroom that has maybe not quite as significant of beams over the bed, but they're still there. And it can cause issues to health and relationships and physical health for the people that live in this home and use this bedroom. So what do? You could consider 1, removing the beams, 2, sleeping in a different bedroom, or 3, you could try painting those beams a color that is the same color as the ceiling. So if your ceiling is white, paint those beams white so they're not so noticeable or so strongly sticking out from that ceiling and impacting you. It's a better option to sleep in a bedroom without beams, but you could consider painting them if you do have them in your bedroom. Tip number 2. This one is all about headboards. We like to see a bed with a nice solid headboard. No slats, no metal bars, anything like that. We like a nice solid headboard that goes a good 3 to 4 feet or 2 to 3 feet above your head when you sleep. Notice in this picture, this bed is also on a solid wall without windows. We also like that. This gives your head nice solid support as it sleeps at night. So tip number 2 is have a headboard that is solid. These examples show other headboards that are not acceptable. So slats or metal bars. If you take a look at your bed and you see this is the type of headboard you have, you can do a temporary fix by covering the headboard with a blanket at night when you sleep to get a solid surface, or perhaps it's time for you to invest in a solid headboard for better feng shui and a better night's sleep. Tip number 3, this one comes down to direction. We want to make sure that you are sleeping in a good direction for you. How do you figure that out? We go right back to your Life Star number. If you watched my first feng shui video about offices, we talked about facing a good direction. Now we want to make sure that we sleep a good direction. So first we figure out what our Life Star is using the charts that will be put down below in the comments. We then go to this chart, your personal life energy number or Gua number. So your Life Star is going to be one of a number between 1 and 9. If you are a 5, it converts either to an 8 or a 2, depending on if you're a male or a female. So if you discover that you are a Life Star 6, for example, you'll go over to the column where the 6 is, and you'll notice that your top 4 directions are west, northeast, southwest, and northwest. I usually like to have my clients using either their health direction, relationship direction, or growth direction when it comes to sleeping. How do you figure out which direction you're sleeping? It's pretty easy. You take your smartphone and you make sure you have your compass app open, hold it securely in flat in the palm of your hand, stand at the foot of your bed facing towards the wall or the pillows or the headboard in your bed, and figure out what direction that is, and that's the direction you are sleeping in. Here's an example. This gentleman, his head is facing that way for his bed. So he would be, the direction that the arrow is pointing is the direction that he's considered sleeping. Another example to make sure everybody's clear. This little baby and puppy happened to be sleeping in this direction. So whatever direction that is would be the direction that they would be sleeping in. So it's the direction your head is pointing, not the direction you face when you sit up in bed or the direction where the door is in your bedroom. It's where your head is pointing when you lay down on those pillows at night. Is that all there is to Feng Shui and good overall health? Of course not. This is a very vast subject area when it comes to Feng Shui and Bazi, which is destiny analysis. In fact, we're going to be discovering more about how to improve your health, where your health challenges lie in your own personal life, who's most susceptible to illness this year, and what you can do to make sure your health is going to stay at its utmost height for 2020. This is all part of my 3-part webinar series. Our first webinar was on Sunday evening, May 24th, where we talked about potentials and winners in 2020. This one's been checked off. It is recorded and available for download. Our second series in this series is Wednesday evening, May 27th, all about health, expanding on who's most susceptible to illness this year and how to prevent it. Webinar 3 will be Sunday, May 31st, where we're going to be talking about more in depth how you can shift your life to thrive in a year that looks like we might not be able to. If you're interested in being part of this 3-part webinar series, including getting that first webinar in downloadable form, simply head over to my website, infinitylifedesign.com. All of the directions to take part are right there. What you will be subscribing to is a $240 value, but you use the code SPECIAL 2020, and I'm giving it to you for only $69. Hope you enjoyed this segment on Feng Shui for the bedroom, and I'll see you next time.